Thanks for tuning in to Let's Talk About It Media 21. I hope you're having a great day. Stay positive, stay focused. Let's get to it. What is the hot topic that's going on YouTube or Instagram? Copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarships, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All comments are alleged, in our opinion, and for entertainment purposes only. Don't forget, the Cash App is Let's Talk About It Media. Thank you for all your love and support.
So don't forget to comment, but be kind, and also turn on the notification bell. If you don't want to leave a comment, that's fine. You could always leave a thumbs up, a heart, a rose. Any positive interaction for the page really, really helps. So let's get to it. Let's talk Odell, Kim, and Khloe. Until Odell says he's dating Kim, he's not just dating around. These Kardashians are trying to push the narrative that Khloe is okay with it. So she's okay trying to give sloppy seconds. But see, that's the other part that the media is going to try and push. Was Odell really even dating Khloe? Or were they just friends and they were just kicking it? The Kardashians love to put their name saying they're dating somebody, but that don't mean that they're not dating other people. Until Odell says it. So Kim has said that she doesn't want to say she's dating him because she don't want to seem like a home wrecker. Well, that's what it would seem to be, because Odell seemed fine before this whole situation. Because y'all have to remember, see, some pages don't pay attention. It was pushed that Kim and Odell was dating. And then either it was the Jasmine brand or the Shade Room said, no, they're not dating. This is fake news. And then it came out again 2 months later that they're dating. So the K's and the J's love to use Shade Room, Neighborhood Talk, Jasmine brand to push their narratives. Until Odell says he's dating Kim, then cool. He might even be utilizing Kim for clicks, views, for help, to fly around and get the benefits. Think about what she said in her interview with James Corden. She wants somebody that's going to hold her own, be responsible. She don't have to babysit them. When you got a grown man, you never have to babysit. She's dating these younger kids thinking she's got to babysit. They're not babies, they're men. What does that tell you? She don't want somebody that's shisty. But she keeps pushing this narrative every 4 months. I'm looking, I'm seeking, using the media to try and find her good man. I told y'all. I told you. A lot of men don't want to sign up for the K's and the J's mess or the bad vibes, or they start dating somebody else and the K's and the J's are still talking about them. No, no, no. A person could date somebody else and the K's and the J's are still bringing him up. A lot of dudes don't want that. When they move on, baby, they want to move on. They don't want to be a part of the circus. And the mom has them in such unhealthy relationships, they don't know what to do. They got the bag, and a lot of guys like to use women that got the bag. So you want to flaunt the bag? They'll make, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, they probably went to the Super Bowl. He probably caught a flight. But I don't recall seeing him in the stands with her. And then they saw each other later on. And it looked like she tried to hug him, and he was probably like, no, 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 don't do that. Or something, because it was weird. But see, they friends be catching weird pictures too. That's weird. How is it that she always gets these pictures and she pushes this narrative? It's so weird. It's so weird. So who's to say Khloe was even dating him? Go back 5 or 6 years ago about Odell. Go back 5 or 6 years ago about Odell. Huh. So then we have that she wants to keep talking about him, dating him, and until he says it. But didn't Odell just get traded? And then he's mad that he got traded? All of a sudden you just got traded? Because they probably didn't want to deal with that if they were dating. And then he said, wherever he got traded to, oh, I got traded. They just want to end my career. So if he is dating her, he's just looking for a leg up. Media attention, clicks and views, to stay relevant, to figure out what his next steps is. Please. A lot of people didn't catch that either about the trade. I had saw it, but I didn't post about it. And then I was like, I got busy doing something else. So I did look it up. And then he had said that he had either got traded from somewhere to somewhere, and they just traded him for his career to be over, for him to go over there and his career to be over. So you have to go look at the statement. There's certain words I can't say. But yeah, until he says he's dating her, then yes, he's well off. But like I said before, Kim likes to do it with a package. That's sickening. She's searching guys with a package. So she can say, "Oh, I'm with so and so." "Oh, really, girl? How big is it?" You know what I'm saying? Mm-mm. Just like with Pete, because we were like, we didn't understand the Pete situation. And then she was trying to make shots, like take pictures like similar to Ariana Grande. Kim has some issues. Kim really do have issues. It's Hollywood, it's weird, it's creepy stuff. People don't say it, but I'm saying it. It is what it is. She needs to stop being creepy. Flying everywhere she can fly to trend with people. She want to hug different people that's trending in the industry, to then send pictures to her daughter. Oh, and or call her daughter, "Oh, look who I'm with." Weird, weird and creepy. So let's get to this next clip. So just recently, Odell having a good old time. He looked like he's still with his girl. Y'all, this is the Tito. You gotta go over to the neighborhood talk, and you gotta listen to the song that's playing in the background. I listened to it, and then I said, "Let me go back," and I'm glad I did. Go back and listen to the song that's playing in the background. Yeah, she threw a little shade. Like you cheating with a HO. It's like I'm just out here having a good time, such and such and such. So yeah, he looked like he having a whole family having a good time. And she is gorgeous. She is a 10. She's 11. She's in a 12. Kim's about a 6 right now. 7. The creepiness, the weirdness, it's just So well wishes to Odell and his family. Bless his heart. So let's talk Porsha and Simon. Guobadia. Who said that? Who said that? But many people were talking about Porsha and Simon in regards to his citizenship, what he's done in the past. Many people talked about it. So this is what I will say. One, will Bravo help in regards to trying to obtain citizenship? You heard it here first. I ain't heard nobody say that. And what do I mean by that? They're trying to give them a job. Will they try and say he's on another work permit? Let us try and get it approved now. I had heard some kind of clip of Andy saying, once you hear something that's coming out recent or current, don't believe it. It's not true. Andy had said something in a clip I heard. But this is the biggest thing. If he kept doing what he was doing, and if there is identity issues, meaning if he's trying to say he's someone other than who he is and tried to get that application pushed in for a permanent residency, that's a concern. I had told y'all, good job, Porsha. You got you a winner, didn't you, girl? He out here committing alleged fraud, credit card fraud, alleged all this stuff. And it's like he's not a looker. So she just wanted a rich dude. She could have got any rich dude. She just wanted a rich dude. So I know family's like, girl, you can have him. I don't want those problems. So at first it was like Porsha dating him. He was dating Porsha and that light skinned, beautiful girl. And she probably was like, well, I got the bag. So come on over here with me. We'll have the show. So she probably wanted him to clear up all this issue. Somebody pulled it. Somebody pulled these documents. Mind you, he went in January. Either it was Bravo that told, Porsha that told, or Simon that told. It could have been Fallon that told. It could have been anybody. It could have been his exes that went out and told. This is the other thing. Bravo's going to want to create a storyline to pull people in to watch Porsha and listen to Porsha. Because many of us that do have morals have been talking about how is it Portia's able to come back having the problems she had on the other show that she had. She was throwing plates, hitting producers. How are you able to come back to a show? And there was situationships and putting hands on people. So that whole thing. So the cast is definitely going to have to help her. And then this may give her. Now, this is the other thing. And I haven't heard nobody else say it. Will they try and void her contracts? Because there's a moral clause that's broken here. Will they bring her on and not bring him on and cancel the contract because there's moral concerns here? Who knows? But this is his response. He want to act like he all cool. Yuck. I can't even look at that. And then, of course, they're so the neighborhood talk is so shady. It's talk about the young scammer. Well, yeah, remember how we talked about the crimes that was committed? Um, but he's saying he denied that he got denied, his citizenships. Regards to bank fraud, credit card fraud, identity fraud, fake marriages, and multiple felonies. Girl, please. Why she marry that guy? And people are saying, oh, Porsha probably didn't know. Why do people think that when something's going on, a woman don't know? I guess give a person the benefit of the doubt. If she did know, shame on her. She should have looked him up. She should have looked him up. Especially, I hear different stuff about people from Atlanta. A lot of credit card fraud. Some people are saying, let him stay. Let him stay. Then what will other people do if they say he's able to stay here and they can't? People are like, don't be surprised. He's flaunting and having a good time. Don't be surprised if immigration pick him up at any time, because now this is out. And a lot of that stuff is looked at. Who dropped the ball? Who dropped the ball of this guy? And that's the thing. He travels constantly in and out of the United States. How is it that they keep letting him in? That's crazy to me. And then this is my last story. Go over to Love and Blind. Love is Blind. This young lady, Love is Blind star Mrs. Blackwell, gets dragged by fans by claiming she looks like Megan Fox. I think you need therapy. Okay, so I was watching Love is Blind. Good show. This is a pretty good season. A lot of people you could tell were really there to find love, get love, be in a serious relationship. Now, there's some guys that's going to be looking at the other women that they did not choose. She is sad. Mrs. Blackwell does have a lot of, and maybe that's why she did it. When you watch the show, she has some concerns with her looks. She do. You could tell, and she constantly need reassurance from the guy she's dating. One, the guy Mrs. Blackwell is dating, she had said something about this one beautiful African American girl, body for days. And she had said something about, he had said that she has a gorgeous body. And Mrs. Blackwell, you could tell she's struggling a little bit with her confidence. But beautiful girl. Everybody has a different shaped body. So her fiance goes over to tell and say something because she had said something. So he's over there talking with the black girl that has a gorgeous body, and they over there laughing and kikiing, and Mrs. Blackwell got mad. Ooh, she got mad, and she felt so self-conscious. So they get back to the hotel, and she's constantly needing reassurance. That's gonna drive him up a wall. I was fast forwarding because I couldn't keep listening to her seeking reassurance. So the difference in the body, difference in. He was really kind of upset. And at first he didn't even propose and get on one knee. He almost had to take it in. And then towards the end he did propose. But she did lie. She don't look like Megan. Maybe people tell her that because of her eyes. But if you look like a person, it needs to be your eyes, your nose, the shape of your face. Shape of their faces are not even the same. Beautiful girl. But when you watch the show, you'll know that she has some kind of her confidence. And bless her. Everybody has issues with something, but well wishes. I get, and he kind of was like, well, he did say, you said you look like Megan Fox. And in the pods, when she said she looked like Megan Fox, he got all excited. And he this is the other thing. That her fiance had said that the other girl had said, wait till you see me. Your jaw is going to drop. And I think his jaw will drop. I do. She's dreading the day for the woman to come on the show that he didn't pick, and he picked her. Well wishes. Everybody has a way to feel. Everybody has a way to think. I liked that a lot of the guys really liked Mrs. Blackwell. Two guys was choosing her. I think she would have connected better to the big bodybuilder guy, they seem to fit like a better fit. But she constantly needs reassurance from the other guy. So, what was just thanks for tuning in. Thanks for supporting the channel. Like, comment, and subscribe.